This week on Dale Carter's America, we have an exclusive interview with John Rich. John Rich has a song out called Progress, and we put progress in quotes. This is an extended interview of what you heard on KFKF. John and I got into several different issues about the way things are going in this country right now. So get ready to enjoy a great interview with John Rich, and then you'll hear the song Progress as well. Next week, we have brand new equipment. We're going to debut the brand new Dale Carter's America video version. Look forward to that next week on Dale Carter's America.
From the heart of flyover country, he's not on the far right, and he's certainly not on the far left. Like you, he's somewhere in the middle. This is Dale Carter's America.
John, good morning. How are you?
Hey, good morning. I'm doing great. How are you guys?
Awesome. And of course, you know, KFKF, our history with Big and Rich go back a very long way. I don't even know if you remember it or not, but you guys came to town and you did a concert for the kids at St. Jude. You flew through a blizzard to get here. That showed me your commitment.
I do remember that well. Yes, I do. And yeah, we still do events with St. Jude. Every year we'll do 2 or 3 big ones, and always proud of what country radio, what you guys have done for that place.
Well, and very proud of you for putting out this record called Progress. I know we're one of the few country stations in America that's going to play it, but it's the #1 song at iTunes.
It is. It is the #1 most downloaded song across all genres of music, which is just an astonishing thing for me to see that. I was not expecting that, but I guess it just kind of shows you that what the song is talking about really resonates with people in a really, really strong way. And, yeah, you are one of, if not the only, country station I'm aware of anyway that's playing this song, which is also an interesting comment. But it's okay. It's kind of the climate we live in these days.
You know, I looked it up yesterday just to be sure. It is us and WQYK in Tampa Bay, so you should do a shout-out for them, too.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, we'll have to give them a call. There you go.
Well, you and I think a lot alike politically, and, you know, some of the things that you and I believe in are limited government, personal freedom and responsibility, capitalism, and the free market system. It's why I started my podcast, Dale Carter's America, because I wanted to talk more about these issues beyond the show here at KFKF. But, you know, I'm an American at heart, and I know you are as well. So when Joe Biden was inaugurated president, I wanted him to do well because I wanted my country to do well. Yet at every turn, John, my God.
Yeah. I would fall in line with that thinking as well. Here's the thing, that the way this song was, I guess the inspiration of it came along, was looking at all the things in our country that are so negative and disastrous right now. I mean, it's no longer your political affiliation that determines whether you like or don't like what's going on. Everybody has to buy gas. Everybody has to buy food. If you're a parent, you want the government staying away from your kids. You're the parent. You're the mom. You're the dad. Everybody saw Afghanistan and the debacle there and watched our soldiers get killed and people left behind. Everybody's watched all these things, and they've all been done under the banner of the word progress. And to me, that was so tensely ironic that that the word progress was being used and the exact mirror opposite of what the word really is supposed to mean. And to me, I said, this is the opposite of progress. This is regress.
Yeah. This
is not constructive. This is destructive. And so I basically just wrote this very simple, straight ahead, 3-minute country song. It's a waltz with a fiddle kickoff, man. It don't get any more country than that. And I wrote it and just kind of put it out there. I'm not even on a record label at this point. I have no industry support at all. And, man, the people got a hold of this song and just went crazy with it. And it's, like you said, it's now the #1 most downloaded song in the nation.
Yeah. You know, one of the stats that I track, and I know you do as well, is the right track, wrong track. So you can trace it all the way back to Inauguration Day. It's gone down for Joe Biden every day. And the last time I looked at it, 85% of the country thinks we are on the wrong track. That's a lot of Democrats in there.
You would have trouble finding 85% of Americans to agree that they all like ice cream. I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, you can't get 85% of Americans to agree literally on anything. So that is quite a statement that when it's 85 out of 100 Americans, then you're talking a big swath of all the various political affiliations out there. This is no longer about your political affiliation. It's about being an American. It's about being just a human being, and what you're being subjected to. People don't like it.
Yeah.
And the song calls that out. Stick your progress where the sun don't shine. One of the lines in the song, I think it might be the most powerful line. It says, they say, let go of Jesus and let government save. And you can have back your freedom if you do what we say.
Exactly, man. That hit me right between the eyes. I think it hits a lot of Americans between the eyes. We're going to play it coming up next. Right track, wrong track, 85% wrong track. And they have also resurrected another stat, the misery index, which came into being during the Jimmy Carter, no relation to me, John, era. And it hasn't been this high on the misery index scale since 2008 and the midterm there. And we know what happened in that midterm.
Yeah, the beatings will continue until morale improves. I think that that statement would go today. People have had enough of it, and unfortunately, I don't think we've seen anywhere near what all they intend on doing. I mean, listen, Americans, they just want to be left alone. That's another thing the song says. If you just leave us alone, we'd all be just fine. Just leave us alone.
Exactly.
Let us go live our lives. Let us work. Let us pursue happiness. Let us go out and build what we want to build. That's what America's all about. Listen, we're the only nation in the history of this planet that gives its citizens or acknowledges that its citizens have the right to pursue happiness, not the right to be happy or successful, the right to pursue it. And it's why there's lines coming into the country and there's no lines going out, and there never will be, because every human being wants what America offers, which is a chance to exhaust your potential. But what's being put into place today and lately stands in the way of your right to pursue happiness. It curtails your ability to exhaust your potential and be all that you can be. And I think inherently Americans in their DNA, they feel that, and they realize they're being sequestered, they're being cut short, and that's where this pushback is coming from.
We're talking to John Rich. The song is Progress. We are going to play it coming up next. You know, country music, John, and you know this, has a long history of social commentary, all the way back to Johnny Cash, Merle Haggard, Charlie Daniels certainly had some social commentary in songs, Toby Keith, and you. I mean, you carry that banner now. Yeah,
it's definitely not a way to make everybody happy. I can promise you that. Yeah. A lot of people are not real happy with this song. In the industry especially. But listen, art is supposed to be the thing that makes people have an opinion. It's okay if everybody doesn't like it. That's fine. That's actually validation to me that at least it's the point is getting across loud and clear that people have a strong opinion one way or the other. But I think that there's so many bad things going on at the same time that Americans almost feel apoplectic about it. They go to Mel Tillis zone when they try to talk about it. They're just stammering and stuttering because there's so many things you can't even get them all out as fast as they're running through your mind. And a little simple country song, like you said, down through history, they've come along here and there. They just make it a really simple statement. You can hit the play button and go, bingo, that's how I feel about it.
You know, I don't know if you heard this or not, but the comedian Wanda Sykes, she was on one of the late night shows, I think it was Colbert, and she said, you know, the problem in this country is all these red states in the middle. Most of the people live in L.A. and New York. We're paying for all this stuff. You should just shut up and go along. And that hit me between the eyes, and I said, what are you talking about?
That's called being out of touch. That's why they get called elites. Of course, there's nothing elite about them. But that's why they're called that, because they feel they're above the rest of us. They can look down on the people in the middle. But in all honesty, middle America is Fresno, California to the farms in New Jersey. I mean, I've traveled this entire country. It's not just geographical middle America. There are blue-collar, hardworking, family-oriented, patriot, American-loving people everywhere throughout the country, and they are the ones that get looked down on. Listen, I've got a high school diploma. I grew up in a double-wide trailer in Amarillo, Texas. That's my pedigree. Nothing fancy with me. But I do believe that if you dream big, you work really hard, and you're willing to fail and fail and fail and keep coming back, America gives you a chance to go build something great for yourself. And that's all we want in this country. Leave us alone. Leave our families alone. Don't tell us we have to do what you say to keep our freedom. And the country will come back stronger than ever. And that's what I'm hoping for.
Cannot say it any better than that. When you come to Kansas City, you land at KCI, which its designation is MCI. That is Mid-Continent International Airport, its original name, because it is the geographic middle of the country. So when you come back to Kansas City and hang out with us at KFKF, John, you are one of us and you're part of the family.
Well, I appreciate you guys. And like I said, you've stepped out to play this song when hardly anyone else would. I wish country radio would spin it across the country. The people that have made it the number one most downloaded song in America are generally country music fans. So, it's a little disappointing on that end, but it is a great feeling to know that your station, KFKF, and the great country fans in Kansas City, at least, are getting to hear the song. Thank you for doing that.
You bet, my friend. Safe travels along the way. Do come see us in Kansas City, and best of luck with this song.
Will do, brother. Y'all have a great day.
All right, John.
There's a hole in this country where its heart used to be, and no glory is divided on fire in the street. They say building back better, make America great. If that's a wave of the future, all I've got to say, stick your progress where the sun don't shine. Keep your big mess away from me and mine. If you leave us alone, well, we'd all be just fine. Stick your progress where the sun don't shine. They invite the whole world to come live in our land and leave our countrymen dying in Afghanistan. They say let go of Jesus, let government say you can have back your freedoms if you do what we say. Stick your progress where the sun don't shine. Keep your big mess away from me and mine. If you leave us alone, well, we'd all be just fine. Stick your progress where the sun don't shine. Shut down our pipelines and they shut down our voices. Shut down our main streets and they shut down our choices. They ban us all over, but it's all over now. 'Cause we figured it out. We ain't backing down. Stick your progress where the sun don't shine. Keep your big mess away from me and mine. If you leave us alone, well, we'd all be just fine. Stick your progress where the sun don't shine. Where the sun don't shine. Where the sun don't shine. Where the sun don't shine.
The views expressed on Dale Carter's America are Dale's and Kurt Wheeler's. They do not necessarily reflect the views of KFKF or Steel City Media. Comments can be sent to dalecartersamerica@gmail.com. Check back for weekly episodes. Subscribe, spread the word, and give us a 5-star review. Thanks for being a part of Dale Carter's America.